Welcome. My name is Newman Garcia. Just burning a little Palo Santo to clear the energy before I read your energy. I hope you're doing well. Let's begin with a deep breath. Take an inhale through your nose. Hold it. Exhale soft sigh out of your mouth. Just calm your nervous system, allowing you to be open, to receive, and to always expect the best. It's a great philosophy to live by. Let's see what we have here. Let me take a drink of water real quick. All right. The Princess of Cups. You're in love with yourself in the best of ways, not in an egoic way or self-centered way, just in a, I love myself. I feel good. I knew that I was supposed to feel this way. I knew that I was here to be a lover. And I've let go and transmuted all of the emotions that were holding me back from doing that, which were rooted in lack of love for myself, which it doesn't matter why you ever thought that. It doesn't matter who you picked up those beliefs from, what your story is. Your story is important, but it doesn't matter because right here and now is the only moment that matters. And you love yourself. That's what I'm receiving from this Princess of Cups. You love yourself. And that is the best state of being to be in for all of humanity. So keep doing what you're doing. Wow. Let's grab another. Completion. The Four of Wands. So wands are fire energy. They relate to your soul's purpose. You have completed a cycle of lack of love for yourself, lack mindset in abundance is what I'm receiving, lack of belief in your ability to create the reality of your dreams. You've completed that and you're on to the next. You're already living the reality of your dreams and you recognize it, which is why you love yourself so much. Prince of Discs. We had this in a previous reading. This is tending to your soil, tending to the seeds that you've planted, not overwatering them or underwatering. Just trusting in the process of slow moving, enjoying the energy, just enjoying yourself, loving yourself. This is a great relation to the Princess of Cups. She loves herself. She's a messenger of love for herself, and maybe you have a love interest going on, but I really feel that this is self-love. And the Prince of Discs, he cares for himself. He cares for his land, his projects, the soil, the seeds, and knows that the harvest is inevitable if he tends to it. So that's the message I'm receiving from this is keep loving yourself by tending to the projects that you've started, by nourishing the relationships that you have in your life that you love and know are going with you into this next chapter. And by caring for yourself, continuing to practice your self-care, even when things start to pick up. That's really what I'm receiving here. You're about to have a lot of momentum. All of the emotional work that you've done to lead you to this next chapter is bringing you to a point where velocity is about to skyrocket. Momentum has built up. And it's important to continue to care for yourself, to continue to have those habits of self-care as you grow and expand into this next chapter. 9 of Cups, happiness. You are fulfilled. Your heart is happy. Your heart, mind, coherence are one. They are synchronized. You're in alignment. You're in alignment. You're in alignment. You're in alignment. I have full body chills. I can't stop saying it. You are in alignment. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing, exactly when you're supposed to do it. Your heart is fulfilled. You know that all of the physical manifestations that you desire are on the horizon. They're already here. You're ready for them. You're ready to receive. Your heart is open. I love this. I love this energy. I mean, look at the abundance of these cups. They're just overflowing into one another. Let's pull one more card. Power. The 4 of Discs. You have built a strong foundation. That's what this last chapter has been about. You've built a strong foundation to grow and expand. The foundation is built, and if you're familiar with construction, the foundation's built, and then you put up the walls. You know, I'm thinking of a house right now, and that's pretty quick to put up, but then the detail work comes into play. The picking out the fixtures and the flooring, the landscaping after. There's so many things that happen. And what I'm hearing here is maybe in the past, you moved fast. You were chasing after completion of certain goals, certain desires, and you achieved them. You're someone who achieves what you put your mind to, but you weren't enjoying. And now, in this new chapter, you're enjoying. Your heart is fulfilled, and you recognize that that's all you ever wanted anyways. You have this incredible recognition that the conditions are vastly irrelevant in your life experience, although you still have desires and you know that they'll manifest, but you don't care. You don't care if they manifest in a week, a month, a year, 10 years, because you are happy. And that's all that matters in your life anymore, ever. Everything we want is for the feeling of it, and your happiness is all that you can ask for. Trust me, everything's going to come. This Prince of Discs is holding steady, tending to the garden, tending to the foundation, this 4 of Discs, your power, taking care of it, not rushing a decision. If you look at tile for the bathroom and none of them call to you, he doesn't pick one just because. He says, let's go somewhere else. That's not what I want. He also does make a decision. He doesn't delay it. He finds the divine timing, and he does that through a calm nervous system. So something that you can do is what we did at the beginning of this reading. Anytime you're feeling that sense of rush again from the past version of yourself, take a deep inhale. Hold it at the top and softly sigh it out of your mouth. Do that as many times as it takes, no more than 10. 10 should be enough. And then make a decision from there. If the decision needs to be made, you'll know. If it needs to be made at another time, you'll know that. That'll be your decision. It's not ready yet. because you are the Prince of Discs now. This is powerful energy of knowing that the crops are ready when they're ready and they're not when they're not. You don't let them rot, and you also don't pick them before they're ripe. Right on time. Right on time. You have completed a big cycle of doubt within your intuition, which is why we have the Princess of Cups here, because you love yourself now. You remember that it's right to love yourself. Your inner child has been healed, is happy, is playing, is free, is fun, is frisky, with the adult knowledge of the Prince of Discs and the Four of Discs, having a strong, steady foundation and knowing how to care for it. You are on track, right on track. And you recognize that happiness is your truth. And you will not allow anything to rock your foundation. It is stable. You're not only hurricane proof, you are Armageddon proof. You have stabilized my voice just changed. You have stabilized your foundation to the point where you are indestructible, unstoppable. You're an unstoppable force, an immovable object. I'm so proud of you. I mean, this reading is great. If you haven't seen my other readings, go check them out because they all relate to this. There's such a coherence of the growth that you've had over the last handful of years is what I'm getting. And you're ready. You have embodied your soul's truth. You are in love with yourself. You are completed with the battle against your soul's mission. You are tending to the garden, knowing that happiness comes from each present moment's perspective, and you know how to tune yourself to that frequency of preferred state of being. Because you have a strong foundation. Your energy is powerful. You are a leader at the forefront of New Earth, if that resonates for you. Comment below if that resonates. New Earth. A new way of living. One rooted in self-love and unshakable foundation without rushing. That's the message that I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time, your energy, and your presence. I'll see you next time. Namaste.